put that up there a bit. Hello, welcome along. The light is fading fast, so I'm doing things back to front. So we'll chuck a bit of light on this if we can. There we go. Get a spooky Halloween shadow behind me. So I've been away. I went away to Aberdeen this week, and I've come back. Had my MRI, and I've got to wait a couple of weeks for the results. Thank you for all the nice messages. Heart problem, and it's been going on for nearly 9 years now. So it's just routine stuff, but apparently the problem I've got will only get worse. But time will tell. So I'm going to show you a little update of where the shed build is at, and then we're going to take some vapes apart. How exciting, because I found a few of those while I was away, and we'll get on with that. So I'll show you what's happening with the shed. You can see they've been busy this week. That's where the shed's going to be. Already marked out for the cement. Obviously the cat's going to wait until the cement's down before she walks in it. Wonder what she's seen. Looking purposeful. And over here we've got reinforcement, which will go down inside the concrete. They're putting in a bit of a path down the side as well, so we'll hopefully have a nice path in there because it gets pretty waterlogged. And then that one, that's where that shed is going to go. So all my stuff will be out of that one into this one, and then all useful garden things and tools etc can go in the shed when it's there. But that's the progress. Hopefully the cement is going to go down this week, this coming week, and then the shed hopefully by the end of November. But we shall see what the weather brings and whether that will happen. To the little shed. So I'm messing about with a few decent cables, which I had. Nice decent copper inside these. That's a nice one. And what I didn't realise, the on the end, these are copper, so it's nice and easy. Just cut that focus, cut through the wire, and I can leave the copper in, and the whole thing goes in the copper pot. So what are we going to do today? Take my phone case off because it interferes with the picture a bit. So as soon as I was away last week, when I was in Aberdeen, I picked up more of these wonderful things, vapes. Personally, God, I stink. Personally, I don't vape or smoke or anything like that. If you do, don't chuck them on the floor, please. So this just from wandering around the town. If I see one on the floor and I can get to it, I pick it up and chuck it in a bag. I generally have a bag with me for picking up random things, and pick them up, and I'll bring them home and recycle them. That one's not a very good one. There we go. You just push it out, and you end up with a metal tube. That one might have to put a glove on actually, because obviously they've been in somebody's mouth. Really nice. Let's put this on. And inside there, get another little piece of metal there. That one didn't have the battery in, but they've all got batteries in. So I'll take the batteries and get them recycled as well. But they're really easy to do. You just take the end off, and that should come out. Bit of plastic, and then it's just a case of removing the ends, and there you go. Metal tube, which which I think they are magnetic. Yes, some of them are magnetic, some aren't. Like that one, that's aluminium, but most of them are, I guess that's steel because it's magnetic. So it's one of those things, you don't do it for the money, I do it just to clear up, really. And inside some of them, don't know if this one will have, can I see? No, this one hasn't. Some of them have, these contacts will be gold plated, but this one hasn't. And you can pull off these little wires. There we go. And then you end up with a battery which can be recycled at the local shop. Put it in their little pot by the door, and they go off for recycling. I'm not sure if scrapyard would take lithium batteries, but might be worth seeing if yours does. So what we're going to end up with is a little pile of wires, some pile of little steel bits, and hopefully a few aluminium ones and some batteries. So I'll crack along through these, and we'll see what we end up with at the end. I'm hoping we'll get some gold contacts, but we all live in hope. See, most of them come apart pretty easily. I'll have to break a few bits along the way. That one doesn't want to come out, does it? You might see a hammer coming along on this one. Let's give it a little smack with a hammer. So they're not particularly robust, these. He says, as it will not come out. That might be because it's fixed that end. Here we go. Where's the magnet? There's the magnet. See, that one's not magnetic at all, so that is quite possibly aluminium. Well, I just realised there's a little plastic sleeve in there as well. So we'll get that out. There we go. We'll put that one in the aluminium pile. But if it's not magnetic, it can go in there, because I can't see it being anything else other than aluminium. There we have it. About 20 minutes. And this is what we end up with. So we'll have a little weigh up. All these ones are aluminium, which is always good. God, look at that. 76 grams of aluminium. We've got a little bit of cable. Oh, there's one I haven't done. It's a very fine cable, so that's no good for stripping down. One of them had, it's a tiny little circuit board. You can see that. and that will have a couple of gold plated pins in it, and another one of them had, these are really small, if you can see that, a couple of tiny little gold contacts in the end, like that, gold plated contacts. So I'm guessing that was a different sort, but there is gold to be found in these things. There were a little pile of little skinny cables, will hardly even register on the scales. But with things like this, I don't pick them up because of what I'm going to make from it. I just pick them up to clear up, because I can't bear to see things like that lying around on the path. But 6 grams of little skinny cables. But as with a lot of things, you just chuck them in the bucket and it adds up, which is what it's all about, really. And then we got, I'll have to put those in a tub because they're going to go everywhere. Have I got one handy? Let's reach across there. There we go. We'll use this little lid, which has got brass written on it. And these ones are all these bits here are magnetic. And that's something I can get out of my shed. A lot of these have been sitting in here for a while. So it's something out of the shed, because this shed has got to be moved. And we don't need too much weight in it when we move it. There we go, I think that's the lot. 126 grams. Super. And there we go. I've recorded this at the same time as the little intro, if you noticed. So we did all the vapes. I don't know how many there was, didn't even count them. But it clears up and it puts another little bit into the various pots and tubs with things in, ready for the yard. But there's a couple of little nice gold plated bits in there, so it's well worth doing. And I'd just like to say thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for all the comments and the likes, it really helps. And I will catch you, all being well, in the next one. So keep scrapping.